you want to store the data of same type. Okay, like if you want to store the multiple numeric variable or numeric data, so there is no need to define the different memory allocation. In one memory allocation, you store all the values. So array is just like that. It is a collection of element of a single data type that is stored in a adjacent memory location. You can access an array element by array subscript number. So as you know that array subscript number is starting from 0. Okay, subscript number is starting from 0. So that is called as your array that already we discussed in the previous class. So based upon the number of indices, array can be of two type. One is your single dimension array, another is called as your multi-dimension array. In single dimension array, it is just like it is called as a single dimension array. This one. Okay, got it? Means here in single memory location you can store more than one value. Okay, understood?
Yes, understood.
So here I have given a size of array is 5, then it is divided the memory location into 5 part. The 5 0 1 2 3 4 means 1 2 3 4 5 were given here size 5, and array index number is starting from 0. Okay, index number is starting from 0. So when you define a array, it create a memory location where you can store the same type of value like numeric. So numeric value we are store here. Then in a multi-dimension array, the element are stored in a multiple row and multiple column. So here we store the 2 row and 3 column. Okay, so here 2 row is present, 0 and 1, then 0 1 2. So 2 row and 3 columns as present. Okay, so it is called as the multi-dimension array. When element are stored in a multiple row and multiple column, and it is represented in this format numeric ARR 2 and 3. 2 represent a row, 3 represent you column. 2 representing you row, 3 representing you column. So 2 row and 3 column is defined here. Once an array is declared, you need to populate it with value. This process is known as initialization of array. Okay, so initialization of array is saying that you can give a size up to 5 and you can store the value 14, 15, 17, 45 and 81. So 5 value has stored here. See that? So after storing the value in the array, you need to display it. Numeric array 5, we are giving a size is 5. Array 0 is 14. Array 1 is 15. Array 2 is 17. Array 3 is 45. Array 4 is 81. So here 0 to 5 element we have stored. Now we want to print array 1 index. If you want to display any element, write the display keyword, display array, then index number is 1. When you write index number is 1, then it is printing you 15. When you write display array 2, index number 2, so it is display you 17. So here it is printing you 15 and 17. It is called as the what display the array element through the index number. Okay, understood this one?
Yes.
Next, we store the array element in 3 row and 3 column. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
just wait. I will show you in a whiteboard. Just give me a minute. If you notice here,
Mhm.
here we define array size 3 row and 3 column. So here we are defining array 3 row and 3 column. Okay,
Mhm.
that is showing you array 3 row and 3 column. Now it show the example in array 0 0. So this position is called as the 0 0, as it is 0 1 and 2. This position 0 0 0 1 0 2. It is called as 1 0 1 1 1 2. It is called as the 2 0 2 1 and then 2 2, two index number. So if you see here, okay, so this is the index number I have passed. It is 0 0 position, like 0 row 0 column. It is 0 row 1 column. It is 0 row 2 column. Here it is 1 position, 1 row 0 column, then 1 row 1 column, 1 row 2 column. Then here 2 row 0 column, 2 row 1 column, 2 row 2 column. Now here we have to store the value. So what are the value we were going to store? So here we store in 0 0 we are storing 14. Here we store 15. Here we store
Okay.
17. So these are the value we are storing. It is a index number. Then in this position, we are storing here 10 is 18, then 81 11, then 20, then 20 is 21, 22, then 80. Okay, so see that it is a index number, it is your value, it is your value, this part is your value, 75 is your value, 17 is a value, here 18 is a value, 81 is a value, 20 is value, 21 is a value, 22 is a value, 80 is a value. So these are the value we are storing here. Okay, got it?
Mhm.
And it is called as the index number. Through
Yes.
index number we are storing a value. Now I am sharing the screen. See that with the screen, if you match,
Mhm.
see that it is, if you compare the video and if you look at the video and this text, 0 0 is 14, so here we store the 14. Okay, so 0 1 is 15, so here we store here 15. So 0 2 is 17, so here in the 0 2 we are storing 17. 1 0 is 18, so in the 1 0 we store 18. 1 1 is 81, so we are passing 1 1 is 81. 1 2 is 20, we are passing here 20. 2 0 is 21, we are passing 21. 2 1 is 22. 2 2 is 80. Okay, so these are the value we have stored here. Now when we
Okay.
write here display 1 2, display 1 2 means it is display you which position, which value it is display you, this one 20. Okay, so it is printing you here 20, as because we are passing what, one row two column. One row means this one, two column means 20, that is printing you 20 here. Then two row and two column, two row two column we are printing here 80. Okay,
Mhm.
so these are the it is the way for storing the value in a multi-dimension array, and it is a way for printing the element. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Just a minute. Now tell me here, which one of the following option will you use initialize an array element with the value entered by the user? For initializing the array element, which one is used?
What do you mean initialize? What does that mean, initialize?
Initialize means for storing the value. When user is asking like enter number one, then for storing the value in a variable, which keyword is used?
Accept
Yes,
or display?
good. This accept statement we're using for storing the value in an array. Okay.
Mhm.
So which one of the following option do you need to provide along with the array name while displaying a particular element of an array? Okay, for display the element number.
Uh-huh.
Array element is stored through which?
Subscript?
Yes, it is a subscript. Tell confidently, you are telling all the thing right. Okay, it is a subscript number. Array subscript number is starting from where? What is the starting position of a subscript value in array?
Which of the following options do you need to... Wait, what? Sorry, what?
When you store the
I don't see the question.
when you store the element in an array, so what is the first subscript number?
What do you mean?
It is 0, 1, 2,
I'm not sure.
0, 1, 2, 3. Which one? Subscript number is starting from
Zero?
0. Okay.
Zero?
Yes. It is starting from
Yes.
0. Array subscript number is starting from 0.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So here it is a question. So write a pseudocode to declare a single dimension array. You have to declare a single dimension array of size 10 and initialize the value like 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 1, 9. So you have to initialize this 10 element, and now you have to display the ninth element. Okay, so for
Okay.
displaying the ninth element, what to write?
One second. One
I'll
second.
show you.
Only class of what you say. Yeah. Closer to one, please. Thank you so much. Okay. Sorry, what was the question? Can you please repeat it?
First, how to define the array. Okay, so it's showing you the question that you have to store 10 element in an array, and
Okay.
now you have to display the ninth number of element. I define here. So for this storing the element in array, we write here begin, then write end. Then here we have to store the 10 element. So here we define numeric ARR 10 element. Then for storing the 10 element, you have to write suppose 10, 30, 25, 71 inches. And so okay, so here we storing the 10 element. Suppose if I want to display ninth element,
I don't understand. Where are you getting the 10 elements from?
yes, means here we define the 10 element. Now tell me for display the ninth element, what to write here? What to write here?
Wait, how do you know what the 10 elements are? I don't understand how you know what the 10 elements are.
It is
Like, how do you know it's like 10? And why does it say array 10 equal to 10, 30, 25, 71, and 52? And like that part. I'm just
it is randomly you have to pass any value. Okay, so here the tag is given to you that array size is 10. Okay, so I am giving you 10 location. So in the 10 location you can store any value. Up to 1 to 10 you can store any value. Okay, so here
okay.
count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Any 10 value you can store. Okay, so I am storing any 10 value. Now I am giving you tags that if you want to show the ninth number of element, what to write here? Like here it is given at 10, then what to write here so that it is showing you to the ninth number of element.
So maybe you write accept like the 9th.
No, not accept for display. For display, already we store the value. For storing the value, we are use the accept statement. Accept statement is you use where when you take the input from user. When you take the input from user, at that time we are using accept statement. But here already we store the value. Okay, only you need to display the value. If you want to display the ninth element, then what to write? Which number here you have to mention? I want to display 17. Okay, I want to display 17. Then what to write here?
Then you have to write
Which number if you write, then it is display you 17.
seven, 10,
Which one?
10.
No, 10 array index number is starting from where?
10.
Array index number. Index number is start from
I'm not sure.
0. Index number is starting from 0.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
It is an index number or subscript number. Now I want to display 17. Then which index number you can write here?
9.
If it is 0, then 0 Then next is,
Oh wait, so 8.
yes, it is 8. Suppose in array size is 10, and if anybody is asking you to show the ninth number of element, that means you write 9 minus 1, 8. Okay. Suppose I want to display uh, sixth element, then what to write? I want to display sixth element, then what to write here?
So then you have to write the 5,
Yes,
5.
yes, good. So any index number that you have to pass, array index number is starting from 0. Array length is 10. So we are storing the 10 element. But if you want to display any element, we have to pass the index number. So index number is starting from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
So write a pseudocode that declare and initialize an array of size 10. You can access the element A10. Is it possible to access the 10th element? Suppose here we define array size is 10. Then I want to display 10th number of element. I want to display the 10th number of element. So is it possible to display 10th number of element?
Mhm.
Hmm?
Yeah. Wait, yes? No, wait, no, because there's only 9, right?
Good.
So because it starts from 0.
Yes, yes, it is correct. It is absolutely correct. Because the last element is 9, and here no 10th element is present. So it doesn't showing you any kind of 10 element because my array size is 10. Okay, then it is called as the out of index, means my index number is not present. So here it shows an error. So here it is a error. We cannot display the 10th number of element as 10th element is not present here. Okay.
Okay.
Then while initializing and display the value stored in an array, you might need to repeat most of the code. This increases the length of the program. The repetition of the code in pseudocode that uses a array can be avoided using loops. So by using of loops, we can avoid it. Like if I want to display these element, then what to write? I have to write here array. I have to pass here array1, array2, then here I have to pass array3. Suppose. Okay, so here the things are repeated. So if you want to write any element, six, here we are passing the 10 element. So for display all the elements, we are passing the 10 element, we're writing the 10 lines. So here it's saying that without writing the this 10 number of line, if you want to display all the element from an array, we're using for loop. By using of looping, we can avoid the repetition in the code. So for avoiding the repetition of the code, we're using this for loop. So how to use for loop for display the value?
Mhm.
For numeric I equals to 0, 0 I is less than is 10, then I is equals to I plus 1.
Hello?
Yes, tell me.
Sorry, you were just not okay.
Then display array I. The numeric ARR 10, 10, 30, 25, 71, 52, 47, 90, 97, 70, 88. Then for numeric I equals to 0, 0 less than 10, condition is true. When condition is true, then it is printing you RA0. RA0 means it is printing you 10 here. Then RA value is increment, I value is increment to 1, 0 is increment to 1. 1 is less than 10, condition is true, so it is printing you 30. Then I value is increment to 2. Okay, so 2 is less than 10, condition is true. Then RA2. Okay, so RA2 means it is called as the what? ARR0. Then it is called as ARR1 is 30. So it is a I value. Then ARR2 is equals to 25. Then I value is now becomes 3. So 3 is less than 10. Condition is true. Then ARR, then 3 index position, this showing you 71. Then I value is increment to 4. 4 is less than 10. Condition is true. ARR, then fourth index position is showing you 52.
Excuse me?
Yes.
What's the point of like, what's like the, I don't understand like what the point of the index, like, what is this called? Like the index card thing? Like,
Index,
why do we use this one?
index number is actually it is predefined. Okay, so when we start the index number in array, so it is what the programmer who are creating this logic, they have defined it is starting from 0. It is not starting with 1. Length is a countable value, but index is what? It is a position. Means when you write a position like this position, when you open a page, so first position is 0, when not written anything. So that is 0. And if you count as the length is counting as a 1. So length is a valid value. And as you know that our what number system is starting from 0. So similar way, when you store the element in the array, it is also working in the similar way. It is counting from 0 over there. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
So that it is we are using a array value now up to 9. It is printing you all the value. If you write
I
a,
have one,
yes, tell me.
I have one more question. So what does RA mean?
What is actual?
What does RA mean?
ARR means
Yeah, what does it mean?
ARR is a variable. You can give any name. Okay, it is not having any name, any meaning. You can write your name also. Variable name, you can define anything. Like a person name, it may be anything. Okay, so like your parent is choosing that your name will be what? Sri. So it has given as a Sri. So if other person is want to give other name, so they can give it. Like you can give a pet's name. Okay, so that is also depends upon you. It is not like it is constant. Like coconut name is fixed, tiger name is fixed, it cannot be changed. We are human is fixed, but we are having some kind of name. The similar way, variable is a location, that name you can give, any kind of name you can give. Variable means for storing a value, you can give any name to the variable. Okay.
Mhm. One more thing.
Yes.
So, how do you start the function? How do you start the? You know how you start the function, right? So, how do you start this? The index.
How to start index?
Yeah.
Index is what? Index is a position. Okay, so when you are basically array work is what? Suppose if you want to store the 5 numeric value, same value I have to store. So for storing the 5 numeric value, I have to create the 5 different memory allocation. Okay, so it's saying that you have to create a 5 different memory allocation. So array is saying that without creating this 5 different memory allocation, you have to create one memory allocation and store all the 5 value. If you want to store more than one value of same data type, like if you want to store the numeric type of value up to 5 times, so there is no need to define the 5 different location. You have to define a single memory location. In that single memory location, you have to store all the values. Okay.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't understand.
You not understand?
Yeah, can you repeat that last part? I didn't understand it.
Okay, okay. I will show you another example. Just a minute.
Um, I think you stopped sharing your screen.
Yes, yes. I'm showing you. Suppose one tax is given to me that you have to store 10, 20, 30, 45, and 60. Okay, so this value I have to store. Okay, it is visible
Mhm.
10, 25, 30, 45, and 60. Okay,
Mhm.
so for storing that 5 value, then either I have to create the 5 different memory allocation. So here the 5 location I have created. Okay,
Mhm.
this created 5 location. So like here I stored 10, 25, 30, 45, and 60. So in this way, I will store the value.
Mhm.
Okay. The array is saying that if you want to store the same type of value in a memory location, so there is no need to create a different memory allocation. So different memory allocation means you are creating a 5 memory allocation. So it's saying that without creating this 5 memory allocation, you have to create one location where you store all the values. So instead of creating the 5 different location, I have to create a one memory. Okay, so it is a one memory is created. This part, one memory is created, and I have to divide this one memory into 5 parts. So I have to divide this one memory into 5 parts. That means what happened? My 4 memory space is removed. So this space is not required. This space is not required. So where I have mentioned cross, then what happened? So this 4 memory is not required for me. Means I have divide one memory location into 5 parts. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Then in that memory, I have to store all the value 10, 25, 30, 45, then 60. Then this 5 value has stored in a single memory location. So there is a problem. When you store the value in a 5 memory allocation, they having some name like A, B, C, D, E. So if you notice here, I have given a name, like here I have given a E value. Here it is A. Next it is B. Next it is C. Next it is D. Next it is E. Okay, so when you want to access element from the variable, you can call the variable as name. When you call A, then A is written you 10. When you call A is written you 10. When you call B is written you 25. When you call C is written you 30. When you call D is written you 40, 45. When you call E is written you 60. But when you store all the value in a single memory location, then how you have to call? Because it is having suppose one name. I'm given a name as ARR. Then how you have to access this name? So you can access this name by using of index number, array index number. So array index number is basically it is starting from 0. Now it is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are passing this one. Okay, we are passing the index number. Here, got it?
Yes, clear.
Now, if I'm asking you that Sri, you have to access the 45. For accessing the 45, what to write? Then you have to mention here display ARR. Then tell me what to write here. If I want to access 45. So in the square bracket, what to write?
You want to access 45? Then
Huh.
you have to write 3. You have to write 3.
You want to write what? Give me again.
You have to write 3. You have to write 3.
Yes,
3.
yes. So you have to write 3. When you write 3, then it is giving you 45. Okay. So for that reason, when you store all the element in a single memory location, for accessing that element, we require the index number. So that index number you can give here, because in a single memory location, we have to store all the value. So for accessing that value, we require a index number. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Now I so that for accessing the array element, when you write the array element one by one, you have to display. To reduce that, we're using this what for loop. By using of looping, it is eliminating to display the element from an array. If you want to retrieve the element from an array and you want to display it, so without writing this one by one line, we're using a for loop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is all about your pseudocode. Okay, so in the next week we go for the exam on the pseudocode. One a simple test you have to give to test what you got. You go through all the videos and the notes I will given you. Okay, and if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me. And now I will start with the how to implement this pseudocode. Pseudocode means what? It is a false code. Now you have to implement the false code into the programming logic. So in the programming part, how you have to implement.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sure.
Now I will. We start with the C programming. Okay, so now to communicate with the computer, as you know that the computer doesn't understand any kind of languages that we are using. So computer is only understand the binary code, that is you can say it is a 0 and 1 format. So whatever the instruction you want to pass to the computer, the you supposed to be give in the 0 and 1 format, that is called as a binary code. The C programming is a general purpose and procedural imperative computer programming language developed in 1972 by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Telephone Laboratory to develop the Unix operating system. Okay, so now we are using what Windows operating system to work with the system. Earlier, there is different operating system is present like Unix, Linux operating system is present. So for creating the application in Unix operating system, they developed the C programming language. The previously A and B programming language is there, a Lotus programming language is there to giving a instruction to the computer. So it is not so much popular. Now, in 1972, Mr. Dennis Ritchie in Bell Laboratory is developed this language, programming language, through which you can giving a instruction to the computer. You can say it is a high-level programming language. Today, what are the programming language we are using? Like you can say the what Java. Have you heard it Java?
Java? Yes, I have heard of Java.
Python?
Python? Yes, I have.
You know Python programming.
I don't. My dad taught me when I was younger, but I forgot most of it.
Okay, HTML. You know, for designing website, HTML.
No, I don't know.
You know.
No, I don't.
Okay, okay. So you just started with this programming language, na? See.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The C programming language is a language where you have to giving an instruction to the computer. The computer is working through your instruction. It is a general purpose procedural imperative computer programming language. This developed in the 1972 by Dennis M. Ritchie at Bell Telephone Laboratory to develop the Unix operating system. So C language is very popular language now we're using. It keeps fluctuating at the number of scale of popularity. So all the programming language you can say like Java, your C++, your Python, your C sharp language, all are comes from the C programming language. So C you can say it is called as the what mother of all the languages. Okay, and it is widely used programming language in the software industry. The C programming language is a must for student and working professional to become a great software engineer. If you want to become your career or if you want to become a developer, if you want to become a Android app developer or operating system developer, you have the basic knowledge about the C programming language. It is very easy to learn. It is structured language. It produces the efficient program. So it produces the efficient program, and it can handle the low level activities. It can be compiled on a variety of computer platform. So in variety of computer platform, it works. The C programming language is very easy to learn. It is called as a structural language. Why it is structure? It is having a what you can say it is well managed code. You have to follow some kind of steps to writing the code. It is not like that what wherever you write and whatever you write, so you have to follow such some kind of rules. So that is called as a structure language. It produces the efficient program. It can be handle low level activities like for working with mouse. So when you move the mouse, your cursor is moving. So behind that, some kind of instruction has written. So it is written in the C programming language. It can be compiled on a variety of computer platforms. So lot of computer platform it works. It can be defined by the following way. You can say it is called as the mother language, and all the system programming language like to work with your keyboard, work with your mouse, all the system program is written here. It is a structured programming language, and it is called as the mid-level programming language. Why it is mid-level? If you want to develop a complex application, when you develop a complex application, you need to help of other programming language, so that it use the mid-level languages we're using. Like whenever you are going for a online shopping, are you go for it? Uh, are you doing online shopping? Hello, hello, Sri, I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, so have you did online shopping?
Yeah.
So in the online shopping, what is your payment method? What are the methods are present?
What you mean? You said online shopping, right?
Yes, I'm asking for online shopping. When you order something, okay, then what is the payment option is available?
Um, you can say pay by card, pay
Okay,
by or pay like by this,
okay,
or maybe I don't think it says pay by cash. You have to enter your like information in, and then it will take money out automatically after you purchase it.
okay. So there is having some UPI payment, some kind of card payment like credit card, debit card, and it has like your cash and delivery is there. So when uh, they deliver you the things, then you give a cash. So here what happened when you go for the UPI application, internet banking. So in that part, your system, like your online shopping system, is integrated with the banking application. So that is called as the mid-level programming language. Means it is integrated with the other application. Okay, so we can say it is called as a mid-level. And why we go for this one by one? C as a mother language. The C language is considered as the mother language of all modern programming languages, because most of the compiler like JVM kernels are written in the C language. So like JVM, it is basically it is used in your Java programming language. So JVM is called as the Java virtual machine, or you can say it is called as the engine of Java. So that engine of Java is also developed by using of C programming language. and kernel, Unix kernel you can write, and other programming language syntax like you can say C++, Java, C Sharp language. C Sharp language is from .NET framework. Okay, so it is developed in the from the Microsoft. Okay, the owner is Bill Gates. Okay, so C Sharp language is belongs to this .NET framework. It provides the core concept. Like in the C, you can use some kind of string, function, file handling, and this programming language. From this programming language, lot of language has developed. That is, you can say the C++ programming language has developed, Java programming language has developed, C Sharp programming language is also developed. Okay,
Okay.
this one is called as the C Sharp. C Sharp. Okay, you can say C Sharp language. C has means C Sharp. Okay, SHARP, C Sharp. Clear?
Yes, clear.
C as a system programming language. A system programming language is used to create a system software. C language is a system programming language because it can be used to do the low level programming. It is generally used to create a hardware device like you can say OS, driver, kernels. Okay, so Linux kernel is also written in C programming language. It cannot be used for internet programming language like Java, .NET, PHP. So in that part, we're not using it. So it cannot be considered as a what? It cannot be used in the internet programming language. So for developing the website, like when you open the Gmail, are you use Flipkart?
Sorry, what? Do I use what?
You are accessing Flipkart, Amazon.
What Flipkart? I'm not exactly sure.
Is there with you? Means you using it or
I'm
online
not.
shopping?
Mhm.
Online shopping part we're using it. Okay, so like if you open your Gmail, if you open the Facebook in your website or in your web browser, okay, so in that part what happened like that is called as the web application. Means those are the application you are access through the internet. You can say it is called as the web application. Okay, but by
Okay.
using of C programming language, you cannot develop the web application. Web application is generally developed by using your Java language is one language is present, .NET programming language is present, PHP is present, but C language it is helping you to do the complex programming part, like for moving mouse, for working with keyboard. Lot of operating system component has developed by using C programming language. You can say it is just like all the thing in the software world. So if you have not knowledge of this language, then it is very difficult to move any other programming language, or you cannot understand the other part. Okay, like when we are communicating to the other countries, like we have some kind of local language that as we are in we are going to the one country to the another country. In India they using Hindi, Spain they're using Spanish language, in different part of country the different regional languages are there. But if I want to communicate with all the world, then the English is the primary language is used. The similar way, C language is a primary language which is used to develop other programming language and other complex hardware part of your operating system or your hardware also. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this person is Dennis Ritchie. Okay, so he is developed your C programming language. The C programming language is developed in the 1972 by Dennis Ritchie in Bell Laboratory of AT&T. It is located in USA. Okay, so he is known as founder of C programming language. Means this person is changing the world of computer. For giving a instruction to the computer, C programming language is used. Now all the programming language that is present in the world, they are influenced or they are taking the help of C programming language. It is called as the base. From that base, other programming language has developed. So after C, C++.
Why are they using that as the base?
Yes, tell me.
Why are they using that as the base?
What?
How does that become the base? How is C programming language the base?
You see that you can say in earlier part, it is not like that in the 1972 only the C programming language has come. Lot of programming language earlier also it is present. Like when the computer has come in the fast version, the fast version computer has come in the 1942. Okay, but when it is a machine means it needs some kind of instruction. So at that time also different programming languages are present, like you can say Lotus. Okay, so they're not so much popular and it is not efficient. The computer not processing this particular language so efficiently. Okay, so there is some kind of pitfalls are present, some kind of drawbacks are present from the previous languages, so that these languages has come. You can say before C has come to the C has come, then you can say A and B language is also there. It is called the predecessor or previous version of your C programming language. But C
Excuse me,
is
to go.
yes. You have another class. Okay. 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 Bye. So we will meet in the next class.
Bye. Bye.